Hello everybody, my name is Deku, and welcome to a brand new series called Eve, or How to Eat Life. I don't know which it is, which you call it. I just know that people have been recommending this in the Discord, which is linked in the description, and also, by the way, if you want to become a member, you can do so by becoming one of the free people over here in white, or you can become one of the really cool people with their name listed right here. I hope this is edited whenever I record or edit this later. But anyway, help me get a new camera, all that little shit. Buy me V-Bucks. But I don't know what to expect from this. I genuinely don't. I don't know if this will be a short video, or if this will be me reacting to all of it at once. I'm kind of tempted to do it like one at a time sort of thing. Since there's only 5 right now, and oh my god, the most recent one was 6 days ago? What the fuck? 110 million views? That's more than Milgram. That's more than Alien Stage. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's crazy. Okay, so I guess we're going to do only one video today, since this one's probably going to be the one that a lot of people are going to be looking up, and I can, I can manufacture it all. I can be like, oh, how to eat life. Reaction! Anime fan reacts to... Deku reacts to... I don't know, but actually, that might attract the wrong people. But anyway, I'm really excited for this. I have no idea what this was about. I genuinely don't. How to Eat Life seems really interesting. I imagine it's probably going to be pretty psychological, or maybe even horror, or even hopeful, right? Maybe traumatizing, probably, right? Given some of the names here that I'm looking at. Also, I genuinely don't fucking get why my taskbar isn't going away. I have my window full screened, but those are all my guesses. I wonder if maybe going out on a limb that How to Eat Life is kind of symbolic of how to eat somebody's willpower, how to eat somebody's emotions, sin eater maybe. But anyway, let's get started, shall we? For this one specifically, I think I might be pausing it throughout, or I'll let it all play out, and then I'll go through one at a time. I don't know. I do different things depending on how I feel, really. Let's turn on subtitles. We do have official subtitles, right? Yes. Ooh. He's cute. Wow.
踊り出すマットハッターあっという間に立ちまった空想上に期待したくなってるきっと君は来ないってないってば かれるこの思い出飲み干した言葉のトゲがささその滑稽さだけが残ったテーブルをみんなで囲みたかったんだナイフを突き立てては君の喉ごと毛を裂いて指先を湿らせたんだフォークの使い方なんて誰にも教わらなかった真理を見ようとしないで命の重さを測った揺らめく鏡の中何を見たことすらやめてしまいな僕が食べる前に僕を見つけて
Okay. Is there anything at the end of this? No. No, go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. We're not watching the second one yet. Okay. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Wow. That's really, really cool. So, 1947. December 31st, 1947. This is 2 years after the end of World War II. Which means I wonder if there's going to be any subtext or imagery around, obviously the nuclear holocaust that happened in Japan at that time, because this is being sung in Japan, and the subtitles here are Japanese. So I'm very, very curious. Let's go through this, shall we? We see this dragon. Very much seems like almost like a one of the very iconic kind of sort of like how do you say, like Jake the American Dragon, the Kaido, right? You got one of the very traditional like Chinese dragons, very big, long. I don't know the exact word for them. I used to, but I don't remember off the top of my head right now. You got the horns, you got the fur, you got the big mouth and the smile and everything. You see these very often on like Chinese New Year and at festivals and other things like that. And something has decapitated it. And it seems like it's that monster demon thing in the background. But my immediate thought, based on what we're seeing, is that something's up. Because one, he has modern technology. It can't be truly 1947, or at least not our 1947. Earbuds and everything. And we're thrust into a world of, like, demons, or yokai, right? You got cats here, you got demons with 2 eyes, horns, this, what looks to be a being with completely encircled horns, almost like some depictions of angels that you see where they have horns, because it's not anything based on canon of biblical stuff like that, but there are some interpretations of angels where their halo is actually a horn, but demons, when their halo breaks and it forms into just a broken halo or horns. We got a goat in the background, a lot of eyes Very much a lot of eyes being shown everywhere. And eyes are a very big thing from what I've been seeing within this so far. It could also be the evil eye, which is sometimes thought to be, depending on interpretation, some people view it as a very deeply cultural object of protection, of warding off evil, right? That's why it's called the evil eye. Other people say that the evil eye is something that you cannot look at. It is something that can cause suicide or harm or other things like that. I'm wondering if this guy right here that's being drawn is important in some way. Because that does not look like the guy that we've seen. The tall, almost, what was his name? Black Hatter, I think his name was, from the Supervillains, the villainous TV show. Buff Markiplier. How to Eat Life. We're also introduced to our main character here. He's very cute, very cool design, very boyish. I'm guessing he might be like a kid, maybe. I could also see maybe teens, maybe 20s even, depending on just how kind of stylized the art style is kind of going for. And I'm curious as to what this backpack is. There's a few different things that I'll talk about here in a second that I noticed, but I don't think that this backpack is literally alive, or it's a little bit more complicated than just that. He's remembering something. Oh, it was him. Okay, it was him because the eye here almost reminds me of that Guillermo del Toro movie where the guy had like the hands on his eyes, the eyes on his hands, but then his hands covering his eyes. Just fucking with him. Is this a missing poster? Wasn't this the person we saw in the background at the very beginning? He's strong. And we see some sort of accident of the dragon getting cleaned up. So I'm wondering if maybe he's like a cleaner, right? Whenever monsters come, he cleans them. He looks like he's looking for something. Or maybe that, because remember, it seems like he wasn't directly involved in the death of the dragon, but now that the dragon is there, he's interested in it. Also, that right there makes me think that the Hatter guy, the Mad Hatter, because that's one of the things, as I said in the subtitles here, isn't real, or like isn't physically able to be seen by others, but is being represented in the eyes of our main character. Seems like we're going back in time for a second here. Again, it's so interesting to see that a lot of them don't have defined eyes. I love the art style. I love the art in this. It's so good. I wonder if that's supposed to be symbolic or literal that he was transforming there. Because it almost looked like the hand of the Mad Hatter guy coming out for a second. Which leads me to one of my theories, is that what if the Mad Hatter is inside of him and like comes out, right? Is this a suicide euphemism? I don't know. He's not wearing the bag here, but the bag that looks like him is following him. Also, I gotta say, he reminds me of Kuro-sensei from Assassination Classroom. Almost looks like fungus. And now the bag is eating from him. Eating life from his heart. How to eat life. almost like he's draining him. Almost seems like that what we just saw was more of a hallucination than anything. This is also very interesting as well, is a few of the demons that we've already seen, but then now 2 human characters that I don't know if we've seen. This almost looks like the girl we saw in the background. Now, that was the girl we saw in the background. But notice here who's who in this, right? I forget where Judas is actually supposed to be. Is Judas supposed to be here, or is Judas supposed to be here? I forget where he is in the Last Supper. But the Hatter is the person in the middle here. I'm trying to look at the food. Maybe there's anything symbolic with the food. I do notice that some of the glasses are filled with a clear liquid. Others are filled with a dark liquid, maybe water, wine. This looks just like bread, but it almost looks like dragon fruit in a weird way because it's white with speckles on the inside of it. Yeah, it's very interesting, and it's very interesting to see that the one depicted as Christ is the Mad Hatter. And if you notice, he has his hand upside down, just like Christ does in the Last Supper, but also it hides the eye. It looks like the same table here, too. Carve up your Adam's apple. Well, if you do that, then you're not able to speak. It's almost like if he's eating the monster, he's also eating himself. There's a lot of circle like symbolism in this, with like, you know, the life, right, that was inside the candy wrapper, then that was being picked out from his heart, and other things like that, and orange as well. And orange has a lot of symbolism behind it. It's the color of amber, and amber as a gemstone has a lot of stuff tied to it. Orange is also connected to the color of dawn and dusk as well. Excuse me. It's also a very warm color. It's complementary to a lot of colors as well. This is curious, and I'm wondering if this here where he goes through a bunch of heads is maybe symbolic of him trying to find identity. Maybe, or if that when he eats a monster, he gains a part of them. Very, very intriguing. Also notice here that he's decapitated just like the dragon is, and he's without head, and that's very, very interesting, at least symbolically. He even had the dragon head there for a second, too. Eating himself, it looks like. So I'm curious if the title, How to Eat Life, again, is symbolic of what if it means not just how to eat life, how to eat something, but how to face life head on. How to come to terms with life, how to eat it, how to consume it, how to go with life, right? Because if life comes at you, maybe this is trying to say that it'll eat you. But if you eat it first, you define what life is. Dragon here looks just like the Mad Hatter for a second, too. I didn't notice that before. My voice, I'll pour my heart out. It didn't eat him. And now, instead of eating himself, almost like starvation, he ate the dragon. And it wasn't the bag that did it, it was him. Very, very interesting. Huh. Very cool. I wonder what's in the description. How to eat life. A backpacker. How to eat life. A backpacker who is searching for something missing flew into a rage yet again. Even if I were to be hopeful over sudden happenings, you wouldn't appear at all. Reciting it just like a spell, but I'm anxiously waiting for its return. What if that anxiously awaiting return is hunger? Tonight before tomorrow comes, sober up. The Mad Hatter that dances at midnight. Hunger, maybe? Bat brick. Only the absurdity. So this is all the English. Very. Find me before I eat myself. Again, I'm curious if that means eating something to sustain himself, meaning life, himself, before he eats himself. Kind of like a dual analogy, double entendre sort of thing. Very cool. Zoom on in. Come on in. Wow. That's so cool. I love the song, too. That song is really good. But I also love the animation. And so far, the story more. One thing that you guys have been able to tell very clearly from me doing Milgram, Alien Stage, Epic the Musical, and everything I listen to when it comes to music. But music isn't the only thing I do. I just react to whatever and talk about it. Is that it's very interesting when it comes to how... I always seem to enjoy the story and the visuals more than the music itself, except with Alien Stage, right? I always re-listen to Alien Stage's stuff. I've re-listened to some of Epic's stuff, but I've never caught myself re-listening to Milgram's stuff, even though I've watched more of Milgram than technically I have Alien Stage at this point. But very, very cool. Depending on how well this video does, I definitely want to do more of this. This was so fucking cool. Jesus, this was so good. But if you want to support me, I have Patreon down in the description. I have memberships as well as 99 cents. Patreon is free. I also have a Cash App if you only want a one-time donation. You can also leave a thanks in the description, not in the description, but in the comments. There's super chats as well. All sorts of stuff like that. There's a link to the Discord down in the description. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And if you enjoyed, leave a like down below. Comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye. Thank you to the members and patrons, aka the Ultimate Pirate Fleet. Saline, Peachy Bun, Sleepy Sheepy, Lolo Barzal, Finch R, Eminelli, Bell, Lilig McMillan, Henri, Shira, Angel313, Andrew Ortega, Ariana Henry, Yoan, Test, Helen, Miles Morales, Buglarka Boggy, Another Dragon, Moons AW, On You, Lind, the Vocaloid Nerd ARG, Distar, Leah, Yui Izumi, AT, Chocobo/Chris, Annie, Sheng Guang, #1 Ash Bradley fan, Michaela Malone, Gondala, Haruka Sakurai, It's Hope, Mealy, Sen Amon Klein, CEO, Ori, Questionable Decisions, Endami Sochiro, Shali, Purest Failure, Shelly, Joe, Futa Kajiyama, Nami WP, Kaku, Gukan, Mono, Cerulean, Brixie, Undying Flames, Nail, Rookie Go Boom, Pregnant Valentino, Hey, Makoto Kayano, Luca, Lunar Eclipse, Valis, Tavita, Anna Beatrice, Lali Kosi, Kos, Ariana Scroggins, Zyra Yavuz, Lilith, Kachi Ryan. And now for a very special thank you to the paid tiers, starting with Fresh Pirates, Yui Izumi, Shelly, Angel313, and Haruka Sakurai, and Flowers. And now for the crewmates, Saline, Makoto Kayano, and Shelly. If you wish to support me, you can do so through the links in the description down below. You are all a part of the crew, but only some of you are listed if you click the links. It's as low as free or paid at 99 cents. Thank you.